ball-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And now the Los Angeles starters. Hayes is out there with
3
James.
seconds.
Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at small forward. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Doncic. Good D by Gobert.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Nails it from 3.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside Conley. Tries the spin move. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Doncic passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Edwards. Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Lakers trail by 9. James passes to Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Doncic against Edwards. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Reeves against Edwards. Fires the 3, and that's good. Austin Reeves for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. Tipped.
Space. Oh, gosh.
Outside Reeves. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Edwards with it. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
Bagal kasi niyan.
Pass to James. Out to Hachimura. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Time to play style.
Now Hayes. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. No good from outside. It's James on the wing.
D-boy!
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Talagang paki sa Lebron kahit anong achievement mo, tayo na. Sagasaan ka talaga.
Alexander Walker. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Back to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall outside. It's stolen by James. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 7.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Uy!
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Edwards. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Hachimura against McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic up top, covered by Alexander Walker. And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Here's James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
McDaniels inside. Working on Hachimura. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Doncic. Here he goes.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Reeves. And he got the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 10 points.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Randall a screen on Doncic. Edwards a pass to Gobert. Randall against James. Randall right side. Clock at 6. Alexander Walker with it. Hayes picks him up. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Doncic.
Ay,
Daniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pulls it. rebounded by LeBron.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Doncic finds Hayes. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards looking for an opening.
And yes, sir.
Basket. Now 5 for 8.
Yes, sir.
Looking comfortable out there.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Out to James. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. James has got 8 points.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review
Kung
the
kayo
game
nakamukha
plan.
si Anthony Edwards, di kamukha.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for LeBron. Connects checked in for Reeves.
Uy, foul yun.
Vincent is subbed in for
Tinulak eh.
Doncic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Finney-Smith.
Foul yun.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Vincent left side. Goes up at the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Pagaguhan.
There's 6
May
seconds left in the
badge ng
first.
presyon.
Here's Garza.
Ay,
And that
po,
time
ano ba
also a
nilo
missed
ka?
shot. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the
May badge ng
Timberwolves.
presyon
He made a
Nazari.
big
Ayaw
impact,
nga pala
scoring
pinag-
12 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game
Kapagod
through the first
kalaban ng
quarter.
Vegas.
We'll see what
Kagising ko
happens
lang,
here
parang
in the
8
second.
hours na akong gising.
And an important part of every team's
Hindi
game.
ah.
A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep the 9 guys at the rim.
And great defensive pressure so far, forcing the offense to make mistakes and taking the ball away.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Conley.
And
So only 2 free
one.
throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J.
Ito yun.
Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Vincent. Pass to Connect. The 3. Drains the triple.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
DiVincenzo on the wing. To the inside. Reed can't hit.
Fucking na naman.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Connect. Vanderbilt, a screen on Conley. Hachimura from long range. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And for Minnesota, they're shooting the rock at 58%. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Pass to connect. The three ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to connect. The three is up. Garza grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. DiVincenzo can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura, the pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Hachimura, back to Finney-Smith.
Game!
For Vincent.
Fuck you!
Basket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Doubled by Hachimura. Pass to Dillingham. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there.
Tangina naman, wala namang
Well, the
butas
defense
din yung
allowed
ilalim ko
that
eh.
one. He had a clear path to the
Butas
cup.
eh. Butas ba talaga to?
Hachimura against Reed. Drills it.
Gag.
Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board
Napablaki
for
pa yun
3.
eh.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Dillingham with the bucket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Vincent.
Kinabahan! Kinabahan! Akala nyo na agaw.
Vincent's got 6 points in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Dillingham.
Wow! A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Vincent with the ball. Picked up by Reed.
What?
Hachimura from long
Nice
range.
delay.
It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Delay yung release.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
For the finish. Finished off the break.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's the pick. Takes a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Buti na lang wala nang
See him miss
assurance sa
that one
test.
too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look.
Masaya rin ako kahit ganun eh. Kasi kahit walang bantay, di talaga minsan masushoot eh.
Right side Conley. Shot clock at 6. Out to DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. DiVincenzo's got 5 now. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game.
Buksakan!
Over the last few decades or so, we've
Buksakan
seen
eh!
guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and
Gano'n
shoot.
ka nakatagal
So,
magtutukoy?
it's fun to watch the game go on.
Kakagat ka pa rin sa ganun?
Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 6. Hachimura in the post.
Sobrang hindi kaya ni Nasrid si ano?
Basket by Hachimura. He's got 6.
Ina, imposible. Sobrang di niya kaya. Grabe naman.
Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Dillingham. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He
Maagaw.
loves to get other guys good shots.
Here's Hachimura.
Kaya all-star si Rui.
Bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Puro si Rowie na yan. Ay, nagago yun.
Hachimura in the post. Working on Reed. Here's Connect. Outside Finney Smith. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hachimura from long range. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Left side Conley. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's the Lakers on the break. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hachimura. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Gabe Vincent. Minnesota is shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Luka Doncic is checked in for Vincent. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 5. Here's Hachimura. It's slammed in by Hachimura.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
DiVincenzo.
Sak pa rin.
The kick out to Conley. From deep. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, here's Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Ganto din yung laban nila pag naglaro sila.
Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
No.
Here's Edwards. He's got 12.
Hindi pa, bukas pa yun.
It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A minute 53 left in the second. The baseline James. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
Galing.
James with a steal.
Ang galing.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in. Here's Randall. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It's on LeBron James. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Randall.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Randall against Reddish. Randall, good.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that
Bawi
has
agad,
to
di bumalik agad,
recognize and
di.
adjust accordingly.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Here's Doncic.
Malamang, lahat naman ng team kailangan may play. Baliw. Basta alam mo lang kung paano maglaro yung player. Sabagay, kaso yung meter kasi yung nag-hold back sa'yo kung ano yung gusto mong gawin.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards for 3.
Kahit sabihin mong gusto mo mag-press ng mag-press, kung di mo rin masasaktan, baliwal.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely
Wala eh,
lost.
yun talaga problema rito, yung meter, ang pangit. Magandang pangit siya kasi di ka sure.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They've gone on a 10-2
Oo, kasi
run
yun talaga.
without allowing much.
Kasi pati kalaban mo, makikita yung meter na pasok pa eh. Ito, wala ka assurance.
There's the triple. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that concludes
Okay.
the first half.
Hindi ka niya
It's
kamukha.
Minnesota.
Wala kang tukay na kamukha
We'll see
niya.
you
Hirap
after
na hirap silang
halftime for the
kunin yung
beginning
mukha
of the
niya.
third quarter.